You guys spend a lot of time together. You have a son, Oliver. You work together. You're doing all these shows together. Have you ever had a situation where maybe someone rubs somebody the wrong way right before the show, and then all of a sudden you have to come out and put your game face on? What do you do in those situations?
Yeah, so like I said, we've been together for 20 years, and living and working together on the tiny island of Saipan, we were literally together all the time. There's nowhere to go. It took an hour to drive around the entire island. At the time, we had one car and one cell phone. So if anybody had to get a hold of us, we were always together. So that's pretty much true even today. We enjoy each other's company. We have a lot of the same interests. But to answer your question, I think most of our disagreements are centered around the theater,
creative aspects of the show.
I was just going to ask you.
Yeah. Versus, things at home. We're like, any traditional family, and but definitely creative choices we may have some different ideas on. But what's great here is because we do so many shows and so often, we can say, okay, Ryan, let's try your idea out tonight, and then we'll try my idea out, the next night, and we'll see which
and then
one
mine works and is better, and we stick with which one
gets a better response.
Which one was better?
So who does usually get the final say with the creative? Or you guys just really compromise?
We compromise,
really
Depends on whose routine it might be or who's in the lead of that routine.
The audience decides.
And
honestly, the audience decides what's the better outcome.
What gets a better reaction.
Yeah. I know one thing I really enjoyed about the show is you have all the classic magic tricks in the show. So I don't want to really give any additional details for folks because really you should just come and see it. But when you think about the traditional classic magic show, you have everything. And I just really appreciated that so much because sometimes you go see a magic show and you don't see what you want to see as far as, that person, all of a sudden is gone and, all of a sudden I don't want to like give
the classics are classics for a reason. We often try to put our own spin on it. So instead of cutting a lady in half, as you saw the other night, we cut a lady into 9 pieces. So kind of putting a little spin on it, but still satisfying the audience's desire to see what they're expecting to see when they come see a magic show. Magic is also thought of as something for children. People oftentimes come and think they're going to see some hokey guy pull a rabbit out of a hat. And I think you can attest that it's a much more sophisticated, elegant, streamlined production, that you would see in Vegas.
For sure.
I think one thing I was really shocked about was how funny you both were.
I
mean, it's like a magic show, but it's like a comedy show. And I really appreciated that. Because we were laughing the whole time.
That's a comment we often get, and we don't
consider ourselves comedy magicians or
comedians whatsoever. But I think the show lends itself to that. There's a lot of humor that goes over the children's heads, but the adults really enjoy.
I noticed some of that.
So, typically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's more of an adult crowd, and then Sunday's definitely more of a family crowd. So we play to the crowds, but there's a lot of innuendos and adult jokes that fly through the show.
It's a perfect place to come celebrate a birthday, an anniversary, date night. Yes. Yeah, get away from the kids. Yeah, it's a really great thing. And you guys celebrate those occasions with the audience.
Absolutely.
We do. We've
which
had
is really nice.
People propose on stage.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's happened many times here. We have a lot of heartwarming stories because we go out into the lobby after the show and we do meet and greet and photo opportunity. It's really neat to hear what brings people to the theater. Just some off the top of my head, there was a woman who was celebrating becoming cancer-free. And she had just gotten out of the hospital, and she wanted to do something that celebrated that and something that was magical. Now, I could sit here and tell you that it's all rainbows and kittens, but we do talk about our marriage. We do talk about having a family and being LGBT. So we do get some patrons that don't appreciate that and send us less than pleasant emails and phone calls. But it's those moments when I can remember there was a young person who came up to us during the meet and greet, and they were with their parents, and they said thank you for living so authentically and openly, because their parents were able to see that we're just normal people and living our lives. And they were queer, but they hadn't yet told their parents. But they felt like, after seeing the show and broadening their horizons, that maybe it was time. So we get those heartwarming moments all the time.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we definitely do love that. And I think at the time that we're in right now, keeping it
For
light,
sure.
because we don't like to get very political, but in the time we're in right now, I think it's good just to be out and about and be who you are. And like you said, it can change people's lives just by
can,
being your
absolutely.
authentic self. I absolutely
can.
love that.